Welcome back. In today's explainer, we are doing something incredibly fun. We're tearing down the anatomy of an absolute banger, a pure Bollywood-style chorus and hook. I'm talking about Shoaib ki Baraat. If you've ever wondered why certain wedding anthems just physically force you onto the dance floor, well, you're in the right place. We're going to unpack the exact narrative, the crazy energy shifts, and the literal words chosen to guarantee a packed floor. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this right away with the core hook. Oh ho Shoaib Raja, sabka dil le gaya. I mean, talk about setting the tone, right? Right out of the gate, it's boastful, it's high energy. We immediately meet our main guy, Shoaib, but he's not just the groom, he's the Raja, the king of the night. And what's he doing? Literally stealing everyone's heart. It's such an infectious, charismatic opening. It immediately tells us this whole night is just centered around pure swagger and joy. You hear that, and you instantly want to root for the guy bringing that kind of main character energy.
Section 1. The Baraat Atmosphere. Setting the nocturnal scene.
So to really grasp how this anthem works its magic, we gotta follow its timeline. The chorus kicks off by setting our scene. Shoaib ki nikli barat, saj gayi puri raat. What I absolutely love here is the vivid, nighttime picture it paints. It translates to the procession heading out and the entire night becoming decorated. It's not just casually mentioning it's dark outside. It's saying the sheer, overwhelming presence of this Baraat has physically transformed the night into this glittering spectacle. The environment is literally reacting to the party.
And what's driving all that energy? The sound, of course. We get hit with Tol baje dhar dhar, sab kare dance saath. This isn't just filler, it's a full-on sensory experience. That dhar dhar is the heavy, pulsating rhythm of the traditional tol. It's the actual heartbeat of the street procession. When that heavy drum hits, it triggers this completely involuntary physical response, right? You just have to move. It creates this irresistible vibe where everyone just naturally starts dancing together. The tol is the glue holding the crowd together.
And this brilliantly illustrates the dynamic range of the track. Think about the contrast here. You've got the traditional street-level energy of the Tol baje dhar dhar, grounding everything, but the song knows exactly where the night is heading. It anticipates the modern club-style elements waiting inside, like DJ volume bada and lights trumke. This anthem so perfectly bridges that gap between the ancestral traditional street drums and the high-octane modern venue. It's just a seamless blend of two totally different eras of partying, all happening in one night.
Section 2. Shoaib's Grand Entry. The Hall Shakes.
Which brings us off the streets and straight indoors for the main event. Just picture the explosive impact of this exact moment. Entry Mari Aise, Pura Hall Hil Gaya. He makes an entry so grand, so massive, that the entire hall physically shakes. I mean, that is pure, unadulterated swagger. We shift from the walking pace of the street procession to this explosive burst of static energy inside the venue. The hyperbole is just fantastic. The idea that one guy walking in can rock the literal foundations of a building, that's exactly what makes this the ultimate hype track.
But you know, an epic entry is nothing without an audience to lose their minds over it. And in these lyrics, we kind of have to redefine the term Baraati. Based strictly on this text, they are definitely not just polite guests sitting quietly at round tables sipping tea. Nope, the Baraati are demanding once more and commanding the DJ to turn up the volume. They're a full-blown hype squad. They're active instigators steering the party and absolutely refusing to let the energy drop even for a second.
So the crucial point is really captured in this line. Shaadi ki is party mein full comedy ka nasha. This isn't some stiff, formal, overly manicured event. The lyrics are explicitly telling us the party is packed with the intoxication of full comedy. It's joyous, hilarious, definitely a bit chaotic, and people are totally letting their guard down. The anthem basically gives everyone a free pass to be silly, to laugh, and to just dive headfirst into the fun, instead of worrying about strict wedding protocols.
Section 3. Peak Dance Floor Energy. The catchy climax.
All right, now we hit the final phase of our explainer's timeline. We've been outside, we've had the grand entry, and now we peak. If you map out the exact progression we've tracked through the chorus and hook, it looks like this. Step 1, the night procession, where Saj Gayi Puri Raat sets the outdoor mood. Step 2, the hall entry, where Pura Hall Hil Gaya acts as that explosive indoor transition. And finally, Step 3, the peak dance beat, where the crowd locks in and sare beat pe tirke. Everyone is just moving to the rhythm. The song is masterfully structured to literally push the crowd through escalating levels of hype.
And the engine driving that final massive step is the catchy repeat hook. Aja nachle, aja gale, Shoaib ki shaadi mein doom machale. Let's break down exactly why these specific words are engineered for perfect crowd participation, especially during those big DJ and dole moments. First, you've got super easy, catchy rhymes like gale and machale, instantly memorable. Second, action-oriented invites like Aja Nachle, literally saying come dance. Third, hypnotic sensory visuals. And finally, that flawless blending of DJ beats and traditional dole. It's a literal formula for massive sing-alongs.
Now, what's really fascinating here is how the lyrics tie the external environment straight into human emotion. Lights chamke, dil dhadke, barati sare beat pe thirke. Try to visualize that. The flashing lights in the room perfectly matching the pounding, racing hearts of the guests. Dil dhadke. The external lights and the internal heartbeat totally synchronize, making all the Baratis just surrender to the beat. It is the absolute pinnacle of the celebration, perfectly bottled up into one flawless line.
Which brings us to a final thought to wrap up today's explainer. Look at the crazy journey we just took through these lyrics. From the pulsing dole out on the streets to the DJ completely shaking the hall indoors. It really makes you wonder, is a Baraat truly complete without that perfect DJ and dole combo? As these lyrics clearly show us, it's that exact collision of deep tradition and crazy modern party energy that makes the ultimate celebration. The anatomy of this anthem proves that when you mix the right rhythm, some serious swagger, and pure joy, you get a night nobody's ever gonna forget. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this breakdown. I hope you're leaving a little more hyped up than when you got here.